comes Chris Childs. Childs with a high dribble, as close to a palming violation as you can get, as he sets up against the rookie Matt Maloney.
Marv, I will now give you a very, very early observation, and we rarely have a chance to do this. You see that orange ball? Looks brand new. Looks like it was just out of the box. Most of the times, as Chris Childs now explodes my theory,
you don't have to admit that. You could have veered off that theory. There was still time.
I could have, but I have to be strong. Most times, though, you see the basketball darker and used, and a lot of the feel in the basketball. But now with a new ball, sometimes it can be very slippery. It'll be interesting to see how both teams shoot tonight.
And Drexler stepped out. He was looking for a force out, but John, as you know, there is no longer a force out call. Actually, what will happen, to completely dent your theory, we will have the highest scoring game of the season here tonight.
We'll see.
A minute gone by, and the Knicks on the jump shot by Childs off to the 2-0 lead. Allen Houston to the fadeaway. Mario Elie, New York City product, moves it across. Elie with the lead for Willis. And it's broken up. Recovered by Olajuwon. And fouled, a hold on Buck Williams.
Well, the package of Hakeem Olajuwon includes the ability to dribble that basketball. Long lead pass inside. You can see Willis getting that ball deflected from behind. Willis coming off his season high in their last game on Sunday against Orlando. 23 points, 16 rebounds.
Kevin Willis has played well in the absence. Charles Barkley a couple of weeks ago at home against Chicago with Barkley out with that sprained ankle. Willis had a terrific all-around ball game. And Hakeem has tied it at 2. Rockets at 32-14. They are tied for first in the Midwest Division with Utah. Oakley opening up from long range. Kept alive by Johnson. Here's Houston for 3. And Elie to the ball. Mario Elie saw the opening and easily able to penetrate.
Bad response by the Knicks. Allen Houston had his back to Elie as he finally made his move inside the foul line. It was too late for anyone else to help.
The Rockets with a 4-2 lead. Buck Williams comes out to clear the area, and then it comes back to Buck, who tried to return it. Here's Elie. Elie with a nice lead, and the foul on Oakley, who lands in the photographer's area. So Charles Oakley called for his first foul, and Kevin Willis to the free throw line. All kinds of pregame chatter in the press between Charles Oakley and Charles Barkley coming off the earlier meeting in mid-January, as Charles Barkley had a sensational game, a 29-point game, and Barkley said, as long as he apologizes to me, it's over. If he doesn't, I'm going to have to torture him every time I see him. And we've certainly dealt with this a number of times. Barkley very fortunate, as he was taunting and conversing with Oakley throughout the game, that he was not hit with technical fouls, but it was a terrific performance by Barkley. Johnson is fouled. Foul committed by Drexler. Barkley looking for an apology for being thrown down in that preseason game in Houston. And Oakley's retort, he will never get an apology out of me. Very direct.
And that's why several of the Knicks said today's date will be circled on their calendar, hopefully giving them an opportunity to respond in a basketball sense to Charles, who now is going to have to do his playing wearing his civvies, Marv.
Takes some of the entertainment value out of tonight's game with Barkley sitting it out. And as Al mentioned earlier, it was also announced that Barkley will not play in the NBA All-Star game Sunday night in Cleveland. He has been replaced by Detlef Schrempf of the Seattle Sonics. Clyde Drexler with a 3. Clyde Drexler missed 3 games. He's out with a pulled hamstring, made his return the other day against the Magic, and And then on the Rusty side, 5 of 19 shooting on Sunday in a loss in Orlando.
He's in a perfect role, though, with 2 superstar teammates where he doesn't have to do it every night.
Nice move. Chris Childs on a runner, and the Rockets now lead 8-6. In a few moments, Al Troutman will be chatting with Charles Barkley. Always tough to get Charles to get to the microphone. You really have to convince him, twist his arm, you know, to come on. I think he's made more television appearances the last couple of days. Saw him on Letterman. I saw him with Tom Brokaw on MSNBC. He only missed Nickelodeon, I believe. And maybe the Food Channel.
Well, maybe both those channels tape late in the evening.
That's true.
There's still a lot left in today's time clock.
Larry Johnson called for the foul. Rockets 8 and the Knicks 6. For early minutes, first quarter. Olajuwon putting moves on Buck Williams. Played well by Buck. And a good play by Johnson. Defending on Drexler. Buck Williams making only his 3rd start of the season. Larry Johnson, bad pass, threw it away, and he had the advantage on Ellie, although Ellie is an excellent defensive player. Here's Maloney for Olajuwon. Kevin Willis keeping it alive, and then able to field his deflection. Matt Maloney, the rookie from Penn, setting it up for Willis, who has the good outside touch.
That's all you want out of Matt Maloney, who's taken over this team's backcourt role and done a terrific job. A little pick and roll play, and he flipped that ball back as soon as he got the double team.
Rockets with a 10-6 lead. And Oakley's pass offline, although Chris Childs said it was his fault.
The exchanges by the Knicks have to get better here at the offensive end of the court. You just don't want to hand that ball to the Rockets before you get a shot up.
And at the other end, also a poor exchange. Miscommunication between Maloney and Ellie.
Well, also, Allen Houston was playing Ellie pretty physically, and I think that helped delay Ellie's arrival to the spot where it was thought he would be.
On Akeem Olajuwon, and a pushing foul on Akeem. Timeout taken with 6:50 remaining in the first quarter. 6:50 remaining in the first. 10-6 Rocket lead. The Knicks back here on Thursday to go up against the San Antonio Spurs. MCS Canada Knicks game night will get things started at 7 o'clock, and we'll be on hand right here on the MSG network. That precedes the All-Star break. The Knicks winning in San Antonio several weeks back by the score of 94-77. And as both clubs make their way back onto the floor, let's go over to Al Troutman with Charles Barkley. Al?
Okay, Marv. Charles, you baby, you should be playing tonight.
I wish I could play, but I don't want to risk the rest of our season. You know, this is the last time we're going to play the Knicks. We got bigger and better things to look forward to in the future.
I spent some minutes down here. You do find a way to stay busy during the game. Who don't you talk to?
Well, I got to cheer my team on, and I'm harassing Charles Oakley tonight, so I'm having a good time.
What are you saying to Charles?
Tell him he can't play a lick. He can't.
Well, you'd probably go out and have dinner with him after the game, wouldn't you?
Well, no, he hasn't take me out to dinner anymore. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Tell me the truth. That was nice of you.
Oh, well, we had that type of relationship.
You use these things to help get you through a long season, don't you?
No question. It gives you great challenges, gets you motivated, and you need that. I mean, it's been a long season so far.
You've done a lot of appearing, shall we say, while you've been in New York. You've gotten around.
Yeah, I did David Letterman and did some with Mr. Brokaw last night. It went very well, though. I had a good day. I got nothing else to do. I'm hurt.
Thanks a lot for making an appearance with us, Charles.
You're very welcome.
That's Charles Barkley from the bench of the Houston Rockets. Marv?